Would you recommend for high schoolers, for example, to go specifically into the epigenetics of aging?
I would say you got to pick. It would be best if you pick up many other things before going straight to the epigenetics of aging. I mean, epigenetics of aging is certainly very relevant, but I think if you want to really have a comprehensive insight, you've got to pick up much more than that. Right? You've got to understand many other things like DNA repair, DNA damage, senescence, nuclear structure, gene expression, epigenetics itself, purely epigenetics itself, and then aging. Then you will have a better, broader understanding of that. If not, you will always be seeing things in a very circumscribed way, which is powerful in terms of looking for mechanisms, but less powerful if you want to understand totally what's happening. So yeah, I would go for a broad base before narrowing it down.
And you mentioned going for pure epigenetics and understanding that first. What would be the important topics to cover? Personally, I have heard about sort of like transcription factors, for example, erasers, readers, writers, and what would you say?
I would say histones. You've got to understand a lot about histones modification. Okay? There's a lot of histones that are methylated. There's histone tails, histone 3 is particularly important, but there are also histone 2. So I would say if you're going to go into deep epigenetics, don't just stay on DNA methylation, but really go into histone modification. That's very, very important.
And you mentioned methylation, but there are also acetylation and ubiquitination. Which one would you say?
Those are very much modification of histones, which is why again when you study histone modification, you will be studying acetylation of histones, methylation of histones, and phosphorylation of histones. So I think they are the ones. I mean, I'm doing that now. I'm going into that now because DNA methylation leads you there. Whether you want to or not, it will lead you to histone modification.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for coming to this conference as well.
All right.